Okay, so this is the big one right here. Here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Behind me, I have 3 documents from the DOJ production that are emblematic of the massive failure of the DOJ to comply with the Epstein Files Transparency Act.
Yeah, why didn't it happen?
To my right is an email that was sent by the victims' lawyers to the DOJ, a list of names not to release. What did the DOJ do with this email? They released this email in the document production. Literally the worst thing you could do to the survivors, you did. They're getting phone calls. A lot of these...
How the fuck did that happen?
And we know you touched the document because you redacted one name.
So it implies that they did look at it and it wasn't just simply ignorance.
That was in the title. The victims' survivors' names, all right?
It says victims list, and you didn't think to redact that.
The title of this one is child sex trafficking, co-conspirators, fully redacted. And by the way, I'm gonna unredact them.
Oh no, this is good. So you have it redacted and they're just post-it notes and you're gonna unredact them in front of everybody. Oh, this is perfect.
Les Wexner is in this. Your deputy attorney general said, oh, well, he appears hundreds of times in the files, but he doesn't appear in this file until I forced you to release it, where he's listed as a co-conspirator, not to tax evasion, but to child sex trafficking. And then finally, what we have here, these are the documents that we need because they have the names of the men who are implicated. So we can't even see them. And then there's
so
some
it's being redacted even from Congress.
Who's responsible? Are you able to track?
Thank you. If I remember correctly, part of the bill was that every redaction had to be explained. Basically, it's either she's wrong or she's wrong.
Are you able to track who it was that obscured Les Wexner's name?
I believe Wexner's name was listed more than 4,000 times.
That's not even the answer. She's answering a different question.
Yeah, I already told you that. This is where he's listed as a co-conspirator.
Can I finish my answer? Let me finish my answer.
Honestly, like, I love this because, like, she's getting pulled up in chat. She is. She's getting her chat logs pulled up.
He was already, you're acting like everybody's trying to cover up Wexner's name.
Reclaiming.
Well, somebody did.
My time.
I'm going to answer this question.
Reclaiming my time.
Yes.
I'm going to put the language of the bill up on the screen.
Within 40 minutes, you asked me a question. Within 40 minutes.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
There was one redaction.
There was only one? No, there wasn't. There were so many more of them.
Listed as a co-conspirator.
And we invited you in.
Gentlemen.
This guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He needs to get...
He should have got rid of her after the Tesla thing. It's so fucking embarrassing.
My position is any victim who comes forward, of course, we would...
Well, how can they come forward if you're not going to meet with them?
Did you ask Merrick Garland that the last 4 years?
Merrick Garland isn't here.
Did you talk about Epstein?
I am reclaiming...
Merrick Garland wasn't out there saying the Epstein files were on his desk.
I'm glad you're asking about Merrick Garland.
You don't get a reclaim time
this is bigger than water...
Oh my God.
Okay. When I don't answer a question
this
the way you
goes
want.
over 4 administrations. This cover-up spans decades, and you are responsible for this portion of it.
And that's
now,
where the
I want to know, at what point did the FBI and the DOJ decide that Lex Wexner was not a co-conspirator? Because our Epstein Files Transparency Act requires you, please put it back on the screen.
You see her saying time's up.
To release the internal decision, and it's not in the files.
And he's a hypocrite because he voted against the ban on deep fake AI porn.
What does that have to do with us? It's just, what are we doing here? This is pathetic.
And you were one of them, hypocrite.
She mad as fuck? Yeah, she is. She's mad as fuck. She's looking like a moron. Well, here's the question, right? If Thomas Massie didn't say that he was going to release the names himself, do you think that that person's name, that Wexler guy, do you think that his name would be unredacted right now? No. And everybody knows the answer to that. Everybody knows this.